On a journey with the Nile, time slows down and history begins to speak. From Luxor to Aswan, a dahabiya sails through the heart of ancient civilization. Temples rising from the past, Philae, Edfu, Kamambo. Golden sunsets, silent waters. This is not just a trip, it's an experience, a journey of discovery, where every moment has meaning.
Hello, Matthew.
Hello.
How you doing?
Yeah, good, thanks.
It's good to have you here. Thank you.
Good to be here. Yeah.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate that. So, do you mind to let us know where are you from? What are you doing here in Egypt?
Well, I'm from Australia, and in particular, or specifically from Tasmania. So that's the island state of Australia, and I'm here traveling as a tourist with my wife. We're taking long service leave from our work in Australia, and to come to Egypt has always been a bit of a dream for me. And she's also very, very interested in the art and the culture. So we thought, yeah, we have a holiday in Egypt.
How long have you been here?
Now it must be around 2 weeks, I think. We spent first 4 or 5 days in Cairo, then about the same in Aswan, or actually maybe a little more in Cairo. So just coming on 2 weeks now.
Is that first time for you in Egypt?
Yeah, first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think 2 weeks are enough to ask you about how is your experience so far?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, it's not any one. I don't have just one answer because it's obviously a country with so many different sides to it. Cairo's a huge city, lots of stuff going on and huge museums. And then when we arrive in Aswan, it's much more relaxed. It's more like the country side of Egypt.
Sorry for interrupting. Do you mean relax because of the food that's where we are now, or it's because it's a completely different city between Aswan and Cairo?
Yeah, a little bit more of that one.
Yeah.
Cairo, huge, big, bustling city, and then Aswan, we found ourselves relaxing. There's not so many people. There's more space. You can see more of the natural environment and the like. So very, very different. I mean, I loved the museums of Cairo, and then I also really enjoyed the relaxation and the scenery and everything of Aswan. And now, of course, we're out here on the Nile. It's another thing again. So, yeah, Egypt has so many different sides, and I'm liking all so far. Yeah.
Cairo is completely different city compared to any city in Egypt. Almost 20 people are living in Cairo.
Yeah.
2 million a day are like a visitor. So I completely agree with you. So I'm not from Cairo, but when I go there, it's like, I feel like I'm gonna push a lot over. It's like a traffic and stuff. So even Cairo during the night time is much better during the day.
Yes.
It's more quiet during the night time.
Yes.
So you will be enjoyed Cairo so much during the night time.
That's a good point.
So what is the motivation, or what is the main reason that you have decided to visit Egypt? Also, I have noticed today when we were outside to visit the Silsila, the main quarries, where the sandstone were taken, the most of the temples in Luxor and Aswan, I have noticed that it seems like you had a lot of feedback about Egypt. You were only person who was asking questions of the guide. So it seems to me like you already wrote a lot about the ancient Egyptian history.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, look, for my education at university, I studied anthropology and also some archaeology. Not so much ancient Egypt, because in Australia we're more focused on Australian indigenous people, their cultures, but still Egypt is the most famous of all the archaeological places. So really from that time, I had a bit of an interest, and like I said, always had a dream to visit Egypt. And I guess I've read some things over the years, different books and the like. And just recently, to get ready to come, I started to read a little bit more, and so yeah.
So if I asked you what was the most unique temple that you have visited so far?
So far,
you almost visited all of them, or the most of them.
yeah. Well, in Cairo, outside of the big museums, then of course we're all in going to the pyramids and the like in Giza and Saqqara and Darfur. Is that right? Dashur.
Yes.
But the pyramids are not like the temples. They're different things. So, in fact, the first real temple that I saw and visited in my first trip was the one in south of Aswan, the Isis temple on the island. And I found that extremely interesting because if I understand correctly, what I understood anyway, was that it was the last of the great temples of Egypt still to be operating, even through into Roman times, even into the time that the Roman Empire had become a Christian empire, and it was still actually open for some time that late. So I found that really fascinating. That temple was a bit like the connection between the very ancient world and then even like the Middle Ages world, through into more recent times. So that I found really interesting.
Have you made any like a local experience or not yet?
Well, this was through the same organization that is running this Dahabiya expedition that we're on now. My wife and I met a guide in Cairo, and she took us on a wonderful trip one day where we were coming back, I think, from Saqqara, and we stopped in a local farm, and they ran a little restaurant there, and we met the people, the lady who ran that operation, and ate some local food. That was really the first experience where I felt that I was meeting and eating the similar food that the local people ate. And now on this Dahabiya trip, there's some very interesting experiences, like the camel market this morning. That was fantastic, and shopping in the local market.
Have you been in the camel market before?
No, never. That was a totally
Maybe you
new
saw
thing.
camels.
I've seen some camels. There's some wild camels in the outback of Australia, but no camel market, nothing like that. That was really...
I could say this one on the Rao market, the camel market in Rao, one of the biggest camel market in Egypt. All people from all over Egypt, they come to this market. So that's why I don't know how many numbers of camel were there today, but it always like hundreds, maybe thousands sometimes of camel. And I think you already know that all of them come from Sudan.
Right.
Yeah. And you know what we are using the camel for?
Well, I gathered different things. They're good for different things.
That's true.
Yeah. What is the main one?
For transportation, farmer, and also for eating.
Yeah.
We eat camel market, and also the cheaper than the cow, the beef.
Right.
Cheap, cheaper.
Yeah. Well, we saw, and then when we went into the town, connected with the market. We saw some of the shops. There were fruit shops and vegetable shops, but also meat butchery shops. So we saw all of that happening. And then when we stopped and had our swim, the little beach, there was a camel just behind there, right? So,
have you imagined before that you are going to swim in the Nile River, or even before coming here?
Yeah.
Did you think that you will be able to swim in the Nile River?
Look, no, I didn't. I just had a big question mark about that, and so that was a wonderful surprise. And here we are, and look, the weather is beckoning you to come and have a swim. So I was pretty happy with that. Yeah.
And the water is so cold.
The water is beautiful. Yeah. Really refreshing. I like that.
So as much the weather is hot, which means the water is cold.
Yeah, exactly.
The reason why, actually, I don't know.
No,
but yeah,
it's true.
It's like, to swim in the Nile River is much harder to swim in the sea. Here is much heavy. The water is heavy because of the silt that's on the Nile River.
Yes, right.
It's much easier to see, and as you see, the currency is so strong here.
Yeah, especially in Aswan. There were some places where you can see the way they called it, the old cataract area and everything, the real flow of the water.
So let me ask you another question about the ancient Egyptian history. I'm a tour guide, but I'm not your tour guide on this tour.
Sure.
So another person.
Yeah.
Which god or goddess like that kept in your mind? I'm sure 100% you heard a lot of god and goddess last 2 weeks when you came here in Egypt.
Yes.
So which one, the most one, like?
Well, first, even before I came, it was, I would say, Horus, because the falcon-headed god's very sort of dramatic. And then just recently, with a couple of the different temples I visited, Isis is comes across as being very special. And then today, we went to the Komombo.
Yeah.
And it was, I never really had thought or even had much consideration for this one, Sobek, the one with the crocodile head. So there's three.
Sobek.
Sobek,
yeah. Sobek, the crocodile, and also Komombo temple, as you saw today, the unique temple or a double temple, because it's dedicated to different gods,
right?
And two different gods, the Horus, and the Sobek, the crocodile.
Yeah, that was really surprising, actually.
Yeah.
Side by side.
Also sometimes we see what is the benefit to worship the crocodile? That's so dangerous. So why are they worship them? And Horus, is like a falcon. It's like such a big difference between the falcon and the crocodile.
Exactly.
Yeah, but actually the ancient Egyptian religion based in two things: the fear and love. If they love the falcon because it's a kind of protection. Yes. He could fly and be so far away from the ground and covered such a big area on the ground with sharp eyes, and 1 second he could dive back to the ground and to catch something.
Yes.
So they consider the falcon is the protection. So that's why they love it, the falcon. And also the crocodile is to avoid the dangers of the crocodile. So based on two things, fear and love. If they love something, which means they are going to worship them as a falcon. If they feel like fear about something, they worship them as a crocodile to avoid the dangerous.
Yeah.
So every single god and goddess with a different name, with a different shape, there's the story behind why they decided to worship this god and goddess.
Yeah.
So that's why. So, for example, the scarab, they consecrated the scarab. What is the reason of that?
Yeah.
The ancient Egyptian people have noticed that the scarab every single day comes from the hole in the ground was the mud bricks of mud bricks,
Yeah.
a wall of mud bricks, and just pushing that and gathering the food and eggs and everything. And during the sunset that comes from the hole, during the dawn, at the dawn, and during the sunset comes back to the hole. So they thought the scarab is pushing the sun during the sky
yes.
from east to west.
Yeah, it's a great symbol. Yeah.
You see, every single something like this, there's like a big story behind that.
Yeah.
So I think he did not visit Dandara temple.
No.
Are you willing to do that?
Well, whereabouts is that relative to?
It's almost 65, 70 kilometers away from Luxor.
Yes, right.
Yeah, and also this one is dating back to, we have like 5 different temples.
Yeah.
Like you already failed temple, you already visited, I think. Komombo, you did. And Edfu tomorrow you will, and Esna and Dandara. All of them are dating back to Ptolemaic era and Roman.
Right, okay.
So the reason why I was asking about the Dandara, because only in Dandara and Esna, the one you are going to visit day after tomorrow, there are a lot of scenes of the zodiac.
Yes, right.
Zodiac scenes. It's like so interesting.
Okay.
Even for me, when I started as a tour guide, when I saw a zodiac scenes, we still believe that so far, and they depicted that on the wall and ceiling. It's so amazing with the original color.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why I was asking about Dandara.
Yeah, that one I didn't know much about. I mean, there's so much in. Of course, this is what happens whenever you travel somewhere. You discover how much more there is than you ever knew before. And here especially, in Egypt and heading towards Luxor as we are, I mean, there's just it seems to be so much in the town, outside, Valley of the Kings, Valley of the Queens, that guides just been telling us about. So yeah, it's really amazing just how much there is to see in that vicinity. I need maybe a few more weeks.
So actually I felt so bad for someone that decided to visit just Cairo.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
But no, maybe he has no time or something.
That's right.
This.
Yeah.
But for Luxor and Aswan,
yes,
I cannot say how much, like 80%, 70% of the history here in Egypt and from Egypt in Upper Egypt here.
I can see that.
So it's incredible history and information and a lot of things.
I totally agree. I mean, as I said at the start of it, Cairo is fantastic with the museums, the big museums, and you can see so much. But the difference between actually seeing the temples, the sites in the actual countryside, in their locations, like for example Komombo today is just it's a totally different thing than seeing the artifacts in the museum. Of course, it's great to put that picture together, the artifacts that came from the site, and then you see the sites as well. But very different to actually go to the temples and the sites themselves. I think it's wonderful. Yeah.
So also, by the way, tomorrow Edfu temple that you are going to visit, that's my favorite temple.
Okay.
Because it's the one well-preserved temple in Egypt, still in good condition.
Yeah.
You saw today Komombo temple, and you saw how much we lost from Komombo temple, almost 50%. From the ceiling, from the wall, because Muhammad Ali, the first king during the Ottoman period, he took a lot of sandstone from this temple to build a sugarcane factory. So, but the one because was covered by sand, completely covered by sand, still in good condition, in good condition.
This is the Edfu?
Tomorrow, that you are going to visit tomorrow, and you're going to figure it out how much is the difference between Komombo and Edfu and even Esna day after tomorrow.
Great, looking forward to it.
I'm really glad to meet you.
Yes.
And I hope to enjoy the rest of your tour.
Thank you.
And if you don't mind to continue tomorrow the part 2 from this episode.
Sure,
Okay.
I don't mind. This is not too big a chunk of time. I'm happy with that. Thank you, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
cheers,
Thank
cheers.
you.